Okay, we're in Spybot Search and Destroy. I'm going to maximize it. Here's how you check for updates. Every time you start your Firefox Search and Destroy, you should go here and search for updates. It says no newer updates are available. However, if there were updates, you would have to choose a downloading location, one of these, go to the main page like this, click select all, and then click download updates up here. Now, while this is happening, also when you first start Firefox, you want to check for problems. So I'm going to click on that right now, and it's going to start scanning. While it's checking for problems, I'm going to go over here and change the default settings to the advanced mode so that we can use some of the advanced features in Firefox. In Spybot Search and Destroy. If we go to Tools, we're going to activate every single available tool by going and checking all these boxes. I'm going to activate the host file list so that you'll have the host file list from Spybot Search and Destroy so that you won't have any bugs from these sites. I'm going to go to Internet Explorer, and I'm going to lock the Internet Explorer start page and lock Internet Explorer from access through the actual Internet Explorer interface.
Okay.
Which means that you would have to go through Control Panel to change these features, and you would have to uncheck these things in order to change these features. Okay. And I'll show you what that means. If we go to Internet Explorer, over here, one of the tools that spyware uses in order to access your system is they go over to Tools, Internet Options, and access your system through the Tools, Internet Options feature. But Spybot Search and Destroy disables that feature so that no spyware can access your Internet Explorer through that, and I'll show you how it does that. This operation has been canceled due to restrictions in effect on this computer. Those restrictions were created by Spybot Search and Destroy.
Okay.
Okay? And I'll show you how that works. If I were to go back to Spybot Search and Destroy, and I were to go like this, and I'm unlocking the start page, and I'm unlocking control the feature of accessing the Internet Options through the Tools feature. So I'm going to go here now. I'm going to go Internet Options, and I probably need to restart Internet Explorer to reset it because it remembers the last setting it had when it went on. So now that Internet Explorer is coming back on, when I go to Tools and I go to Internet Options, see? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now you see that you have the Internet Options because I unchecked that. And what spyware does is it goes through the Internet Explorer tool interface to change your start page and to add things to your Internet Options. So one of the wonderful features that Spybot Search and Destroy has for us is we just go over here to this to these Internet tweaks, Internet Explorer tweaks, and we go like this and like this, and you cannot change the settings unless you uncheck these two
Right.
little checks,
That's good.
which are in Internet Explorer tweaks. And Firefox doesn't have that vulnerability because it doesn't have access to your Internet options, a page in your control panel. So if you do want to change something in your Internet Explorer, you're going to have to uncheck those two checks.
No, I don't ever want to go in Internet Explorer again. I want to stay with what you gave me.
You'll need to use it from time to time because there are pages that won't work. Like I told you, the Sprint page in my pictures just doesn't work in Firefox. I have to use Internet Explorer.
Right.
If you're using Internet Explorer, if you're using Firefox, and you gave it the script's permission, and you're still having problems, you got to go to Internet Explorer. And I'm going to actually set you up so that you can do that automatically. So if we go back over here to Internet Options, it says you cannot go in there. Pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you do want to go into your Internet Options, say you want to change the start page from AT&T to something else, you're also going to have to uncheck that because you're going to have to uncheck these features because, see, it's grayed out. You can't change the home page, even through Control Panel. So that's one of the good, nice features.
No, I don't want to change anything once you have it set up.
Now we're going to go to System Startup, and we're going to take control over everything that's starting up in the system. And we're going to go through this list of startup items that are starting up when you start up your computer, and we're going to only allow the essential programs to start up. We're not going to allow everything to start up that doesn't need to start up. I'm going to pause the video for